Okay.
A little heads up when we stream. It takes like 4 or 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
5,
God, it's like a
6,
rocket launch.
7.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I think we're live.
All right.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the D20 Dames podcast live stream for D&D Live 2019, The Descent, or as we're calling it, the Damescent. We're actually the only family-friendly show on the podcast right now, so if you have kids, bring them over to the computer right now, because for the next hour and a half, it's going to be family-friendly Descent. I am Kat Kruger. I'm the Dungeon Master, and I'm just going to quickly go down the table and have our introductions done.
My name is Jen Vaughn, and I'll be playing Riot Bonezerker. My pronouns are she, her.
I'm Jess Ross, and I'll be playing Lariah, and my pronouns are she, her as well.
I'm Brittany Lilianagay. I'm playing Karen Bonezerker, and her pronouns are she, her.
I'm Maris Mullally. I'm playing Rose Lau, and she and I are both she, her.
My name's Graham Barber. I am playing Icon, and my pronouns are he, him.
All right. So we are currently in the middle of our campaign, and this has slotted in. Graham is a special guest here, so we're going to introduce him shortly in the game. So the Dames are at the House of She Who Shapes All. It's a temple dedicated to Shantea in a forest clearing east of Waterdeep. Lariah's mentor is a monk here she's consulted, and ultimately you've all decided to summon the librarian from Candlekeep to assist your research needs.
We knocked.
Yes. So Riot is camped out in the small library waiting for the librarian, and she's by an ornately carved wooden door inside with a lion's head knocker. You were told that in order to summon him, you merely had to knock and wait. And Riot has been waiting.
It's like it's a really long rest I'm having here on this cobblestone. It's great.
Are your hit points like increasing exponentially?
What are hit points? Also, can you hear me? Like, are we okay?
Yeah.
All right, so the monastery is really quiet at this hour. Its occupants long ago retired to their quarters. Wall sconces light the corridors, and a lone candle burns in the library. It flickers for a moment, as if about to go out, when a large wooden door with a lion's head knocker opens.
Riot shuffles up. Hello.
Graham, would you
Hello.
like to describe your character?
All right. Yes, Icon is little over average height, fairly fit sort of person. Yeah, he's wearing a set of odd-looking. Completely forgotten my words now.
Armor, shirt, armor, robes.
Yes, yeah, he's in
All of
back
those
wearing armor.
things.
Yeah, all those things, trousers as well. He's wearing studded leather armor and is carrying a spear with an azure blue shaft and a bronze tip.
Wow.
And he has a dark complexion, and there's shades of blue and green sort of shift across it. And his hair is tied back in dreadlocks. It's blues and greens as well. It sort of floats behind his head.
Just got chills.
Yeah. Okay. Riot is a red winged tiefling ranger, kind of dressed in black and green.
I see that.
I was describing for the. Has a bow and whatnot. But so Riot looks at the spear and goes, "Oh, did the books get out of hand again?" I'm sorry. I'm Riot, and I have a list. If that's something that we can work out between the two of us.
She also
of
has a
what?
note pinned to her that says, "I'm the one who knocked."
It says, "Please wake," in case I fell asleep. Yeah.
I am here to help.
Excellent. Well, whatever forms you need me to fill out, my friends will do. But I am ready to search the stacks.
Push your way through.
Which stacks? What are you looking for?
Oh, Okay. Well,
Where are your friends? Perhaps they could help.
I will. Maybe we could go get them together, or is that okay?
Yeah,
I'm worried if I lose sight of you. That's
No, I will not disappear back
Okay.
through the
All
door.
right, yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, so
No. They took that function away.
All right. So Riot and Icon are going to
Icon, yeah.
go find the group, and meanwhile, Riot's describing the books she would like. So I hear you have rarities.
Candlekeep has many rarities, yes.
Okay, so I'm looking for one on how to kill a wizard. Oh, I'm sorry.
Brute force usually works the best I've found.
Okay, well, I'm built for that, but maybe okay, yeah. But if there's some what's the word? Anecdotal, like historic fiction, like sweeping romances with a tidbit of knowledge. That and the do's and don'ts in the Shadowfell, or 50 things to do when you visit the Shadowfell. Like if that's a book you have.
A listicle?
Something printed by just a ream of paper from a buzzard feed of some kind. Yeah. And then we probably have walked up to our friends.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone, the librarian has found me, / all of us. This is Aiken.
Is it nighttime? I assume I was asleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You describe yourselves.
Do you
Please
wanna-
tell me there's a good reason you woke us up. And if it's about books, you're really not going to want to hear my answer here.
It's also about
Maybe
toilet
it's time to
paper.
like the books. Oh, sorry.
I mean, is this the one you've been waiting for, right?
You know it. We've all been waiting for him.
I mean, it's a cool spear. I'll give
Right?
him that.
See, books can be dangerous. Told you.
Extremely dangerous. Getting them is even more dangerous.
Wait, really?
Well, not at Candlekeep. It's fairly safe there. It's elsewhere.
All right. If you could give me a map of the dangerous books, I think that's what I'm going to be looking for.
A map? You don't want to discover them on your own? Take a look. It's in a book and on a shelf.
The 10 most dangerous books you wouldn't believe are real.
Do you want to introduce yourselves to Icon?
I'm Loraya. And Loraya is an Earth Genasi with black opal skin, wearing armor and a cape.
And I'm Karen. I'm Riot's sister. Don't really care about this book thing, but it's nice to meet you.
Karen is a wood elf Lithari. She looks a lot like this, but has gray in her hair, reminiscent of her wolf form, which is really gray, kind of shaggy dog looking. Yeah, like this. Hi, I'm Rose. I'm so glad you're finally here.
I get that feeling. There's a lot of strange questions immediately on my arrival. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here.
And Rose Lau is a human monk. She's from Shulung. She's black hair, up in a bun, and she's just in blue silk tunic, but pulls on a little bit of padding
For when she falls.
That will happen. It will happen.
Fair enough.
It happened on the way here.
All right, well, we're all awake, and I assume we put some sort of mint leaf in our mouth, so let's go to the library.
All right. So Icon knows that he can go back to the library, open up the door. There's a brick wall there, but you know that you have the ability to cast a teleportation circle. So what he does is he draws a circle, inscribes sigils within it, and then a portal opens behind this brick wall here, and you can just walk right through it.
That would have made traveling from Shulung a lot easier.
It's the
Next
best way
time.
to travel.
How do I learn that?
You'll
Probably
have
in
to
a
ask
book?
the Arcanist librarians.
Oh, okay.
It is outside of my area of specialty.
Understood.
There's not like a weapons check before we walk through this, is there?
Why would you
Not
ask
before
that?
we walk through, but afterwards. We would very much prefer it that you not be heavily armed inside of the building.
Okay, so lightly armed guy. Yes, thank you. Yeah. All right. We walk through the
Do you
portal.
want to lead the
Through
way?
portal.
Yeah.
Breathe out as you go through.
Oh. Hold on. So I have to inhale.
You've made her overthink it.
I was like, she's a meditation master. She can do it.
Rose probably hurt herself doing that.
I never know when to breathe in or out from yoga.
Constantly tripping in the portal.
The dexterity only comes when it's in combat.
So all of you go through the teleportation circle, closes up behind you, and you find yourself in a room. And books fill this room. It's lit dimly by a fireplace to the west. There are random knickknacks and bric-a-brac that dot shelves that line the walls. Every nook and cranny seems to be filled with ancient tomes, spaced out with skulls, jarred monsters preserved in fluid, and various religious relics. Doors lead to the north and east. On a desk opposite the fireplace are several sheets of parchment and an inkwell with a quill pen. And there is a tiny creature curled up by the hearth, snoring sonorously. You recognize the creature as Jezebel.
Is that one of the other librarians?
No, it's a mephit closet thing. And he prods it gently with the butt of his spear to wake it up.
Jezebel suddenly wakes up and makes eye contact with you and just hisses.
Yeah, that's cool. That's how I felt this morning when you woke me up. That's what I wanted to.
You know also that you are in the study of your patron, basically.
My boss.
Your boss, yeah.
So is this the library?
This is part of the library.
Oh, okay.
This is Silvira's area.
I mean, it's beautiful. I'm not like size queen about the library here. It's great. Like,
Oh, this is just a fraction of what's available here.
Already more books than we've seen so far, so.
There are more books here than most people have ever seen or thought could exist.
So what is here? Why are we here first?
We're here first because this is where the teleportation circle leads us to.
Okay.
see, bureaucracy begins.
It's true.
So how do we get to the books that we need?
Well, we need to talk to Silvira,
Oh,
and she'll be able to assist you with what you need to find. I will be able to assist you to find other things or recover them if needs be.
Excellent. So do we have to sleep on the floor and wait for Silvira too? Is that a whole
No, we
different
have to wait for
series
her
of events?
creature to get her.
Oh, Rose, surely you have some hardtack in your bag still.
You want to throw some jerky at this thing?
Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Are Mifits food motivated like the rest of us on this podcast?
A 5.
A 5.
Please don't throw food on the shelves.
Yeah,
It just went directly into the fire.
Jezebel attacks the piece of hardtack.
Well, it's better
and
than Jezebel attacking me.
As you're all speaking, I'm assuming you're not speaking in quiet voices. So the door to the east opens up, and out steps a tiefling in her late 50s. She has ruddy skin, dark hair streaked with gray, and is wearing a yellow cassock. And she looks around, and Jezebel scurries right over to her, and then Silvira looks over at you, Iken, and says, "Iken, who have you brought from the house of she who shapes all this evening?"
I've brought what appear to be adventurers. They're seeking knowledge and information to complete some form of quest. They're somewhat unspecific. And that one appears confused.
Bow.
Bow?
I don't. I've never met a librarian before.
Have you met another tiefling before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Still right. Does a little bow thank you for letting us into the library and finding all the books we need. Thank you in advance.
Well, it seems our prayers have been answered. Praise Ogma.
You were praying for this lot?
I was expecting monks. Monks usually come through.
I'm a monk.
Got one
I
of those.
see that. But also,
Karen's
And
gonna
it-
push forward in front of her, like a sacrifice. Yes.
but also it seems that you've brought adventurers with you, and, well, during your absence, some books have gone missing from the library.
Again?
We actually specialize in finding children and not books. How much do you love these books?
Same question we ask all the parents too.
These books are of great value. Knowledge is. There is no price that you can put on knowledge.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
After all, it is what you've come here for, is it not?
It is.
Yes.
From what I gather, mistress, they seek to kill a wizard.
Oh,
that's just-
I mean, that was just a private thing. I told you in private. That's cool. Blowing me up in the library. I think everyone had their own requests, right? Like
We have our own requests, our own quests,
Yeah.
also our collective quest.
a remix quest. Like, yeah, it's all there. Like,
Quest 1.5.
yeah, should we tell you the books we're looking for? Would that? It seems like
Yes.
You want us to help
let's,
you?
Let's make this quick. We have business to attend to. If you assist in discovering the culprit here, perhaps we can allow you to look through our books.
Okay.
Tell me what it is that you're looking for.
I'm looking for information on the Dark Sisterhood, particularly any opportunities or cross-referenced with Corsia's legends when she came here to the Sword Coast.
There are many Corsias. Which Corsia are you speaking of?
Corsia Balfa?
All right. So she goes to her desk and starts writing down on individual pieces of paper what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what you're looking for? That's like the most pressing topic right now for you?
hey,
Really? Okay, well, I wasn't planning to look for any books, but I mean, if you have anything on like stones, magical stones, I'll do a side quest for a friend, I guess.
What sort of. There are so many stones.
Yeah.
Please do not waste my time and be specific.
You see Icon's face just sort of drains when you
I know.
mention like random stones. It's like there's so many. So many.
Nightmare stone, dream stones, stones that do unexplainable things. I don't. Again, it's a quest for a friend.
She strokes her horns as she's looking at you. Nightmare and dream stones, you say?
Yeah, like yin and yang. Yeah.
All right, so she writes that down as well. And what
Thank
do
you.
you seek?
I'm looking for a book on your basic dream interpretation.
NT.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit of tea leaf reading. I'm also actually looking for.
When you tell her that part, you can see like her tail flicks under her cassock.
Loriah meant tessiomancy.
Oh yeah, sorry. tea
Tessiomancy.
leaf
Yeah.
reading, not tiefling. Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway. Also, information about the elemental plane, and then anything you might have about Zayola and her involvement in the Sistran Circle.
With the elemental plane search, that again, it's like asking for stones. Is there something specific that you're looking for?
Yes. I guess travel there.
All right. And you?
Yes, as previously mentioned in private, I'm looking for a book on how to kill a wizard, ... and keep them dead. And how to travel to the Shadowfell and come back unchanged.
There's a lot of traveling going on in this group, isn't there?
got places to see.
I already
people to
did my
see.
traveling.
Okay, well, yeah. She's gonna leave Rose outside. No, she's coming with us. Don't. Yeah. And yes, so in exchange for finding the culprit of these lost books, or the lost books, is it like one or the other? Is it a twofer?
Well, there are many books that have gone missing. We are simply looking for the culprit and whatever books you may retrieve from this individual.
Has there been a pattern to the books taken?
Oddly enough, I think some of the books. She looks at her sheets again and she's like, some of these books seem to be ones that I would have recommended for you.
What?
Ain't that just the way?
That's what things like that keep happening.
So wait, it sounds like we're kind of doing your job, right?
Who is this wizard that you want to kill?
Nobody, Dad, whatever.
Our creator, our dad,
Yeah, our
father figure,
yeah, our
like,
adopted
whatever.
father, whatever. Who cares? I just want to learn.
Waterdeep syndrome, man.
Well, knowledge can be dangerous, so we shall see.
I'm hoping.
Do you wish to assist?
Yes.
Yes. If the books that we might need are the ones that were taken, we will. Yeah.
But
need
also
to
we
find
would have
these.
helped either way.
Definitely.
Also, if it
altruism.
weren't specifically the books that we wanted, we still would have helped.
Yeah, she's making eye contact with Karen.
I believe my fellow Genasi. I'm unsure about.
The fuzzy one.
I've seen scarier tales.
No doubt.
Tails, and tails.
Unintentional.
It's good though. You get it.
Those are the best.
I'll give it to you.
Very well. So this is what I propose. You go to the stacks to where these books belong, and she hands you each the sheets of paper where you can find these books. And perhaps you can find clues and also information. Some of the books that I've listed here are still within the stacks. Some, however, are missing.
Okay.
If you can track down whoever this is, you will be rewarded with as much time as you need looking through these books.
Ooh. Unlimited library hours. Wow.
I guess I had one more question because the pattern was good. Is there more than one entrance to the library?
No, there is not.
Okay.
Candlekeep is very well secured. This teleportation circle to the House of She Who Shapes All is rather a personal endeavor. I was a tiefling myself, turned away, brought in by monks here at Candlekeep. I saw this monastery founded by a tiefling as one that I could be a patron to. And though it is small, and though there are very few monks there, on occasion they require knowledge, and I am here to provide it for them.
I have another question. Where exactly are we?
We're in Candlekeep.
Right.
Where is Candlekeep? Where's Candlekeep like on a map?
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, now you want a map? Okay. Mark that one down.
We are still on the Sword Coast, by the water.
sounds good
So-
enough to me.
You don't have to give me your specific location if you don't want to. I'm wondering, I guess specifically, random, super hypothetical question. Please don't read into it. I'm just wondering if maybe it would be possible for, I don't know, like an agent of the Raven Queen to get in here.
I think that would be highly unlikely.
But possible?
We have great security measures. The Avowed are monks who are trained specifically to protect the books of this library. There's only one way in besides this circle. It is through the Way of the Lion. Everyone is checked at the entrance. I see it as a very difficult task to come in here and steal books, but it has happened.
Maybe
often,
they.
like once a week. How often do books go missing?
We have noticed the books going missing within the past 10 days.
Oh, so not very often at all.
I mean, for such a secure place, that's actually pretty often.
How many days have
once
we been
is
at the
enough.
monastery?
Yeah.
I think like one day.
Okay, we've only been at the monastery for the Monday. Okay.
Are you saying it's one of us?
Also, it could be possible that the books themselves haven't left the library. Maybe they've just been moved around.
Yeah.
Or concealed somewhere.
She puts her hands on her hips and says, "Our librarians do not misplace books here."
I'm not suggesting that. I'm suggesting if there's a culprit who is trying to squirrel them away, maybe they haven't taken them out yet. Maybe they're still here so that they don't activate any doorway alarms.
Like that stack Havisham had last month. All those books he had in that corner.
Yes. Her tail flicks again.
Riot flicks her tail and like, that guy or person.
Well, are we done here with this inquisition?
So we just go into the stacks. You're trusting us?
Icon here is a trusted agent of mine, and he will be supervising you lot.
Have fun.
No fire.
Okay. That's
Okay.
Fine.
Is there good lighting in here at least?
It's fairly well lit.
Thank
yes.
you. Then I won't need my torches.
I do have a question for you. So did you know Ziola personally?
No, I did not, but I have read of her, and I've read of the Sistern Circle. She was quite an interesting character.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, well,
Thank you for your time.
get in there.
Processing information. Let's go
Riot
look
pulls
for
out
things.
like a copper piece, like,
no.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, she looks over at you and looks over at you.
I don't know, mistress. I'll take them into the stacks.
Please do, and please hurry. I have very important things to get to. And she, flips through the papers on her desk and starts working again.
We walk softly.
Yeah. All right, boss, we're ready.
Follow me, please.
All right.
As we
As
leave.
you move, Jezebel hisses at you, Icon.
Yeah, I just sort of back.
Rose throws another piece of hardtack.
I'm going to do another charisma check.
6.
Jezebel attacks the piece of hardtack again.
That's fine. Again, it's not me.
I would like to award Mary/Rose Damespiration for trying to befriend someone everywhere she meets with food.
It's my way.
All right, for everyone on the stream who doesn't know what that is, it's inspiration, but we branded it Damespiration.
Oh, we can actually get
And
that.
we have a
our-
campaign coin.
Our campaign coins.
Yay.
Yeah. Do you want to hold on to
Just give
them?
it. Pass
Yes.
it down.
I will hold on to it. Thank you.
Oh. All right.
Don't spend it all in one place.
No, I won't.
So Icon, you lead the dames out through the north door, and you head down the corridors. Each dame has a sheet of paper with them with the names of the books and where to find them, so you can show them to that area in the library, and that's where you can start your investigations individually. And you could just sort of keep an eye on them.
Whose search is most pressing?
Karen's.
I am going. I'm going to say Riot will go first because that's probably the closest.
My books are closest to the toilet, so let's go.
And I'm. Let's see. So this it's a tower library, and it extends several stories tall. And bookcases sort of fill the room from floor to ceiling. There's a spiral staircase that winds through the middle, and you can just keep going up as you require books. Riot.
So Riot's got her little list, and she goes to the section on, I'm gonna say, killing things or
Wizard slayings are there.
Wizard-
Sorcerer slayings are over there.
oh yeah,
Warlock slayings is this large section here. It's mostly rocks.
yeah.
Stone tablets. They're written on stone tablets.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's looking for one. I'm gonna say like with newish bindings, maybe like because they're always learning new tricks. So
Oh, for the wizard one, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Like okay.
Yeah. So with your note on the wizard book, Silvira put some question marks down, and she said to come back because she thinks that the one that you might be looking for is out at the moment. So that one you can't pull down.
Okay.
But you do find she put down another book called Shadow Crossings: How I Learned to Love Despair.
All right. Yeah. Riot sees the book, and she's like, all right. Looks at the like giant ladder and goes, no, and flaps up to grab it.
Okay.
And then comes back down.
Is that book here? She sees that one here?
She does see that one
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Probably disturbing a lot of papers on her way and like dust. Like, ha. All
Okay.
right.
So I'm just going to go through and get everybody's books and then kind of go back and forth. So Lariah, you do have 2 books available to you. One is called The Hitchhiker's Guide to Interplanar Travel. The other one is Follow Your Dreams, A Waking Guide to Your Sleeping Life.
Oh yeah, Laura will definitely grab both of those.
And Karen, the books that you're looking for, Savira put a note down that says that this one is missing. So this is definitely an area where you need to do some investigating.
I'll help you.
And,
How generous.
Good.
and Rose, you've got a whole bunch of cross-referenced books for Corsia. So she's got some Sistren Circle books for you, chronicles by various bards.
Okay.
And she's also got the history of what you know as your monastery.
Okay.
And finally, she's also listed Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Hey guys, look. Volo's Guide. Do you think we can just skip this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone. No.
Well, she put an asterisk next to it to say that it's for the Dark Sisterhood.
You know what? I'm not sure I've actually read it about the Dark Sisterhood yet.
Maybe this one has more information.
So you're all
Second edition.
Annotated. Here's where I was like thinking.
Here's the tavern I was drinking in as I
Yeah.
heard a rumor as I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Camp, get armed.
So Rose has a stack of little like
so you're
Journals
all
and books
in your
and-
individual stacks. You can just sort of patrol, I guess, like between the floors.
Get your steps in.
I need Icon to do a perception check.
Let's see how this goes. New dice.
New dice.
That is a big 12.
All right. So you you do a walk by of Riot, and it seems like she's just reading through one of her books. So you're
Don't
getting
let them hear this.
information, which I can pass along. But as you're reading, you hear. Psst.
Back.
What you looking for there?
The printed word, and I don't know if I found it yet. Riot looks towards where the voice is coming from.
You don't actually see anything at the moment. And then you hear the voice say again, "What sort of information are you looking for?"
Specifically stuff on the I'm sorry, I'm not just gonna tell you. I don't know. I can't.
Who are you talking to?
Hi. I can. Oh no. Am I hearing things too? I kind of like touches her ears, touches her horns. Are these receptors? Like, am I getting a signal? Oh, sorry. Now I'm talking to myself. Hi. Are there regulars around here?
We're the only people here right now.
Okay, people. That's not. I mean, we're the only creatures in here, or
There's
like,
the
are there
guards
some
and
ghosts?
servants below somewhere, other librarians, but we're the only people here.
There's not even like a library cat. It's pretty sad.
No.
Oh.
Well, there are cats, but they're
Oh.
not here, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was talking to somebody then, and yeah. No. Right. Just kind of points somewhere, like, "Hey, you want to come out? My friend can help you find what you're looking for."
dead silence.
Cool.
And as you're having this conversation, in the other area where Lariah is, Lariah, you hear, "Psst."
Hello?
"Hey, what sort of information are you looking for over there? Seems like, oh, that's interesting reading. Interplanar travel? You trying to run away? Trying to find someone?"
Just doing some research here. Can I help you with something?
No. I'm hoping that it can help you.
What is it that you can help me with?
I mean, that's some reading you're doing there. Like, why?
Looking for information. Isn't that why people read?
Yeah, usually people read for, getting things.
Yeah. What is it that you want?
Well, I'm just here to help.
Are you a librarian?
Sort of.
Oh, what kind of books you got?
Oh, these books are heavy. They're like in my mind.
Yes, I also have information in my mind.
I can get you things that you probably can't get out of a book.
What kind of things can you get me?
Depends on what you're looking for. Like I said, you're trying to run away? I can hide you. You're trying to find someone? I can get you to them.
Huh, I am looking for someone. How can you find them for me?
Oh, I got my ways.
Right.
My boss can help us out here.
Who is your boss?
Details. That doesn't matter, right? I mean, if you want something bad enough, I can get it for you.
All right. Interesting. I have some other friends who are looking for some things. Maybe we should all group back up and then you can take us to our information.
I don't want to disturb you. If this is a problem, I will come back. Just leave this thought in your head and
Well, how do I find you again when I want that information?
oh, I got ears everywhere. You don't need to. You just go. Psst. I'll hear you.
All right.
All right. And then you don't hear anything again. And I want you to do another perception check.
It's even worse, coming in at a 7. I am very focused in on whatever is happening with her to the point that I'm like ignoring.
Oblivious to everything
to everything else. I'm like,
Why is she talking to herself?
So uncomfortable. Just trying to read.
So Karen, you get to your section, and where your book is supposed to be, there's just an empty
Yep.
spot.
Yep. Totally.
And you hear,
Yeah. Hello? Right, I don't want to play this game again.
What sort of game?
Hello?
Hey.
Ha-
Hey.
Can she look around to see anything?
You can do a perception check if you want.
I do. Nat 20. With the dame's die.
You actually don't see anything.
Oh man.
So you know something's up.
Karen's ears perk up because she's pretty tuned in right now, and she's freaking out that she still can't see anything.
Do you want to come out in the open, pal?
And she's holding onto her hand axe now in her hand because she's freaked out that she can't see.
Can I hear these other conversations happening? Like,
Well, you did the that was the
that's
perception
okay.
check was for, yeah. And you're in different parts of the library as well.
all right.
So the voice again says, "Oh, not if you're. Come on, we're friends here, right?"
I don't have many friends, and I doubt someone I can't see is a friend of mine.
All right, I'll show myself in a second. But first of all, you seem to be looking at that empty space there.
Yep, some books went missing. I don't know. The one I wanted isn't here, yeah?
Yeah,
You know anything about that?
That's some heavy reading there.
Yeah, it's about rocks, so funny.
You hear a chuckle from the other part of the library.
Your sister senses.
People looking for that book, they're usually in over their head.
Yes, this isn't actually for me. It's for a
Oh,
friend.
yeah, it's for a friend. Yeah, that's what they all say.
ratting you out.
No, really though, it's
immediately.
for a friend or a friend of a friend, and
Sorry, I know. I felt the pain as soon as I said it.
It's like, maybe take that knife out of your back. There you go.
Thank you.
it's I know everyone says that, but it's really not for me. But I would agree with you, voice, that this is like an in over your head kind of situation. We're on the same page about that.
All right. And then all of a sudden, like sort of out of the blue, on the shelf, like right by your eye, you see a little rat.
Wait, hello, you? Hello?
Hey.
Oh my. Okay, not the weirdest thing I've seen, but hi, hello, yes. So what?
So, you're looking for a specific heavy book for a friend. I could help you out there, but is there something you're looking for?
Why? Wait. Why?
I don't know. You look like the type who might need some help, and I'm the helpful type.
I mean, I'm also the helpful type, so it's a little offensive that you say that, but, I mean,
Are you?
Oh, we got you.
I don't know if that's the rat or the DM.
I'm just going to throw this out there that wolves eat rats. So
So Karen licks her lips and is ready for a snack.
Okay.
I mean, this trouble you mentioned, with the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
It's, my friend of a friend is in it, and my friend, my sister, is, maybe in over her head too. So just, I'm just trying to keep her safe. That's all.
Aww.
Okay, that's between you and me. You and
Yeah.
me. Okay.
Secrets here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Secrets safe with me. That's real sweet.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
whatever.
have thought about that. Look, by the looks of you. No offense.
You don't think I have a heart? You don't think I have a soul? Come on.
I see a pile of bones all over you. I don't know. Like,
Do you like these? You want to buy
yeah,
some?
they're pretty sweet.
Yeah. Thanks. Finally, someone's appreciating this handiwork.
So, what would you do to keep your sister safe?
I mean, I would do anything.
Oh. All right. Let's have a conversation then. And we're going to go over to Rose next. Aiken, do you want to do another perception check?
You?
I'll give it a shot. I've got a beautiful string of failures going on so far. So let's keep
Rolling
this.
here.
That's an 18.
So you start hearing some whispers while you're having a conversation with Riot here.
What do the whispers sound like? Where are they coming from? Or
You think that they're coming from Karen's area. But while we're doing that, I'm going to go over to Rose.
already didn't
Rose,
trust
I'm going to say you find Vola's Guide to Monsters.
Okay.
And you are able to find the section on the hags. Do you want to read through it?
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, didn't Carp read these to me once?
He read passages that he thought were interesting.
Oh.
So from the perspective of like a 13-year-old boy with a posh British accent.
Carp, you're holding back on me. I thought that was the entire section. Oh my god. Dude!
The whole time.
Somewhere far away, Carp has the sense of, I've let someone down.
So yeah, Rose is reading this.
It's like, what? All this new information.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can flip through it and you can find that hags, to your surprise, are crones that represent corruption of ideals and goals. And they delight in seeing the innocent and good brought low. You're flipping through, you see like they're virtually immortal. They can be, they can have lifespans greater than even dragons and elves.
What?
The oldest, wisest, and most powerful ones are called grandmothers, like Granny Rogue.
I thought that was just like you call everybody in your family auntie. I think that was just
You
how
call the sweetest ones Granny? Like
Yeah.
the nicest ones?
Yeah.
The meanest one's Commander Granny. Like,
Oh no.
You find more information that says like hags delight in corrupting others.
I'm fine.
seems like another word for teaching, though, too. Like,
Lessons learned.
yeah, come on, just passing on.
They make sinister bargains with those who seek their aid, and people with nowhere else to turn are some of the hag's best customers. But hags make bargains differently from how devils operate.
Okay.
And a devil might approach a mortal to make a deal because it wants the individual to become tainted with evil, so that when the victim dies, its soul goes to the 9 hells.
But that's not the case here, right?
No, hags are usually content to wait and conduct their own business, allowing mortals to come to them when they perceive the need is their greatest. So they're not really interested in souls as much as devils are. As you're reading through this too, I'm going to say that Icon, you can start whatever it is that you want to do here.
Icon looks at Riot. Bring your book. Come with me. Something's amiss. This isn't right. There should be no whispers in this library.
I mean, you know that we're whispering, right?
Why are you whispering?
I'm just saying we're whispering, or we're talking, so like...
I'm talking. You're whispering.
Okay,
Why?
well, I'm matching your tone, and I'm going to start matching your malevolence soon.
I am not malevolent. I'm merely a agent of the library.
That's true. I'm sorry. You just such a good paragraph, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is a good book.
Yeah,
Stay,
okay.
Stay through it. There's a great stabbing later. But I think one of your friends, something's not right here. We need to go and
Oh, right. The
leads
the
down
quest.
the
Yes.
stacks. And do we run into them sequentially, or like do we
Yeah,
run
you
into?
can run into the other two before getting over to Karen if you want to
Okay.
gather. Yeah.
So
Before they get to me, I would like to pull a skull-shaped rock out of my bag and stash it behind a book on the lowest shelf.
Why are you making the librarian sad? Like, some poor like page is gonna come by and be like sorting these shelves out and like, why is there a skull? What
It's better
is
than
this?
It's
like
not a
a-
skull. It's a stone that is
Yeah.
just carved like a
It's
skull.
not like a half, like a mostly empty wine sack, at least, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like a
that's
Starbucks
true, yeah.
cup.
the cup of Starbucks. What? All right, so
All right, so you all sort of head up, and
bring your books. Bring your books. Don't leave them.
you finally find.
Did anyone talk to you? He's looking over at Lariah. Did anyone speak to you?
Loraya will say, no, I've just been up here looking at books, but she'll grab a sheet of paper and write down ears everywhere, can't talk, and like kind of very subtly like, no one, I just got these books. No one was speaking with me. She's very casual about it.
Riot nods.
I was just wondering if you know how to speak Breeze's language and if you could.
Oh, actually, we do both speak primordial. So that's a good point. Although Loraya has no idea if whatever voice she heard speaks another language.
It's fair.
But she will just like briefly in primordial say like something's going on.
And,
I agree.
All right, and you're gonna go up to Rose next.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Did anyone speak with you?
Nope.
Voices, whispers.
Not since we've entered the library.
That is concerning. But not pressing concerning?
Nope. Nope. We're good.
All right, we need to find your other friends.
Okay. I have put Volo's Guide to Monsters back on the shelf, but the rest of the stuff I'm still holding on
All
to.
right.
Riot sees the book and says, I've got that copy I autographed if you want to
Oh.
read it later.
I had no idea.
It's got a lot of new drawings in it, if you know what I mean.
Are you gonna head over to?
Yeah,
Get Karen now?
head over and see what's
All
going
right.
on with
So
Karen.
as you head over there, you see Karen is signing a document.
What? What?
Hey!
No!
Riot grabs her hand. What are you doing?
Just signing autographs.
For
And
what?
On the shelf, you see a rat that transforms into a little imp.
I immediately stab it. Like just,
All right, let's go.
I will take the grief from the librarians for putting a hole in a book.
I need you all to roll for initiative.
Yeah. Riot screams, "Get it in Infernal." Which I don't know if anyone else has heard before except for Karen. Oh, that's a.
So,
Yeah.
Riot
Right.
got a sassy
There-
8.
Right is 8.
4.
4.
Karen 11.
13 for Rose.
15 for Icon.
Okay.
Actually, Riot's glad she, no one knows what she said, so she was like reacting poorly, not doing it. Yeah.
All right.
We ask questions. We ask questions first.
I need you to vamp for a moment while I put you all
Yeah.
into
Who is the
initiative.
tallest? Or the tallest? Clearly me flies up. No, who's first?
I think
Yeah,
It is.
okay.
Yes.
Or
It's
Icon.
actually weirdly this way, except
And
then
then
you two
flip.
switch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's classic us.
Yeah.
So is it now there's just like an imp with a thing in it? Or like maybe we all look at
Rose
this
just
and like,
puts her books down in a safe spot on a shelf.
Yeah.
oh, that
and
makes a lot of
prepares.
sense. Laura probably just like drops hers and draws her scimitar and is like, let's go.
Riot's worried she was Karen was compelled to do something, but like we don't know that like this imp could be like the author of one of these books. You know, like
So
There.
reverse book signing.
no again doesn't know like maybe they can like they're trying to get the next great Farunian novel from you, and they're like right for me, and you're in a trance. Like, I
they're-
grew up in a dungeon.
they're
I
an
was
agent?
the monster.
Just
I
do
was a
quick quote
mid-level
for them
boss.
For their next, next edition.
It was the best of bones. It was the worst of bones.
Oh man, yeah. It's my age. I'm trying to get my 1,000 things to do with bones.
Yeah.
Squirrel bones.
Call
Yeah.
me Bone Zerker. No.
Right.
My name is Bone Zerker. Oh, I ruined it. I've never read a book.
You were
More
doing a
bones
great job
for fun.
pretending to read a book, though.
Yeah.
Like, that was really good.
It's like upside down.
You're reading it like a calendar, like a book calendar.
I mean, you would really hope that a book on how to kill wizards would have like pictures and diagrams.
It should have fold-outs and
No,
like.
you don't have that one.
Oh no, yeah, I've got the Shadowfell one.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can.
That's just
You get a surprise attack on the imp. What do you want to do? Oh, you threw your spear, right?
I am like lunging forwards with my spear.
Oh, God.
Roll your
Is that what it
attack.
looks like?
That is
There was a
a 15.
That hits.
Nice. So that is a D8
Karen's gonna freak out because I was probably very close.
plus 2. So it's an amazing 4 points of damage.
All right. So you.
Correction. Oh no, it's 4 points. I can't
right.
math. Sorry.
So you see this like little red humanoid devil with wings, tiny size, and you stab into it, and it. What part of the body are you going for on it? Just like random, like.
I'm trying.
Torso.
Yeah, I'm trying to pin it to the bookshelf behind
Sure.
it through anything in the pinnable area.
Yeah. So your spear goes sort of into the side of this imp, and it spurts out blood from its wound, and the imp says, "Oh, damn it, you." And the imp just sort of looks over at Karen and says, "Well, a deal's a deal. Hope we're together on this." And a bunch of spine devils show up. These are little humanoid. Sorry, they're also these little devils with body and tail bristles on their spines.
What?
And there's 4 of them that show up.
Relative to a cat, how big are they?
I like the size metric.
They are a small creature, so bigger than a cat.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's like dog size.
Double cat.
Yeah,
So
dog
like,
size.
like halfling gnome size sort of thing.
Karen, are you okay?
Yeah, this was not part.
Do you know what you just did?
Not exactly.
Okay.
I didn't mean to
There's
summon
one.
demons, though. Whoops.
This time.
He'd probably be handy right about now.
Can we use you?
No, it's okay. We have to get that contract. Does the imp still have the piece of paper? Okay.
Yep.
Don't kill it. Get the contract.
Well, the contract's fine. I mean, let's maybe leave the
No,
contract.
if
'cause
we
that's
kill
actually
kill it, the contract will go to the next person in the hierarchy. I thought everyone knew about the, like bureaucracy here. We're not allowed in anywhere. You know, we gotta read between.
You giving a business lesson here? What's going on? You need a business plan too?
I'm Professor Riot.
Yeah.
Get the contract.
While they're talking, Rose would like to grab at the imp to try to grab its.
That's your turn,
We're
yeah.
we are in initiative. So
Yes.
actually, the spine devils go first.
Oh.
Because we all rolled terribly.
So
They've haste.
we
Stupid devils.
spine devils are going to go for everyone except Karen. So you've got 1 on each of you.
Okay.
We leave you unattended for like 5 minutes in the library, and
I didn't
you're
even want to be
like,
here.
Let this be a lesson to us to never take Karen anywhere she doesn't want to go.
If that is what we take away from this, worth it. You guys have been dragging me to places I don't want to go for weeks.
All right. So
That's what families do.
turn this car
Worst
right around.
family road trip.
What's
ever.
a car?
Carriage.
A carriage.
I will turn this cart around.
Cart
and
around.
get
Cart.
one
Oh,
back
right,
and
just
forth.
add a T.
I missed the T.
So do we know, do these spine devils shoot spines or they're just pokey?
You will find out shortly.
I don't want to find out.
I don't want to find
I
out.
feel we're
Soft
about to
flesh will
experience
soon
it.
learn this knowledge.
I'm an unarmored monk.
All right, so Riot, the first one comes after you, and it is going to make 2 tail attacks on you. First one misses. Second one is
Rip that tail
14.
off.
Misses.
It misses.
All right.
What are we
Right.
skipping rope over here?
It just like hisses at you, and Lariah, another one attacks again with its tail. First one misses. Second one is 20.
Oh, all right.
That does 4 piercing damage plus. All of a sudden, the barbed tail makes contact, catches on fire, and you have an additional 4 fire damage on you.
Whoa, all right.
Boo.
Okay, I didn't read the full contract. I will be the first to admit there was some fine print, but if it said like, and then you get attacked, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't.
Less talking, more grabbing. Like,
Rose, what would you? Oh, Rose, it attacks you next.
Okay.
Does the same. 21 for the first one.
Yep.
Second one misses.
Okay.
So you get.
Can I try to douse it with my little water?
You get 4 piercing damage plus 4 fire damage. Aiken, your little guy goes and 12 misses.
Misses?
12 misses you, right?
Yeah, 12 misses me, but I'm going to burn a, what are these things called? A superiority dice. And I have a reaction to a missed attack on me
Do it.
where I stab them back immediately.
All right.
I'm burning.
And that is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that's 2d8 damage. So 7, 15 plus 2 is 17 points of damage.
This devil is not in good shape right now.
That's a big reaction.
Down to
Yeah.
3d8.
It's like sort of flapping, but it's losing its wind.
I have made mistakes in life. This is,
And it tries to swing at you again and misses again. But you don't.
nah, no.
Okay. Next
You make a
is
point.
Aiken. It's your turn.
I am going to stab this little guy again because I boned. First off, I can shout like "alarm!" down like as loud as he possibly can
Yeah.
to alert everybody in the library that something's happening, and then
Okay, do it. As you're stabbing, alarm bells sort of ring throughout the candle keep.
I got 24 to hit.
Aiken calls for aid.
How do you demolish this spined demon?
With my spear, it's going to be sort of like swing it down and just hit and stab as hard as possible.
Whoa.
It's
All right.
Aiken is not one for subtlety when there are monsters in the library setting people on fire.
yeah.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
That's 6 points of damage.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah. All right. So, one devil down, and Rose, it's now your turn.
All right. I pull out my quarterstaff and take a two-handed swing at the imp that's closest to me.
It's a devil, a spine devil.
Oh, the spine devil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. The imp is the one that's stuck to the wall. Gonna use my inspiration. Reroll that. Better than nothing. 13 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, right. 4.
All right. You hit your demon or devil, and it sort of like shakes its head around and then recovers fairly quickly.
Okay, well, unlucky for it, I can hit it again.
All right.
Crit.
All right. So double your
Yep.
damage.
That's also
Another
a
crit.
yeah. So that's 8, 16, and then do I also add the 3 or do I just double the damage?
I think you
yeah,
add the-
yeah,
add the
three,
three,
oh,
yeah.
Okay, so that's 19 damage.
Okay. How do you demolish this demon devil?
Is it possible to baseball swing it and hit it into another devil? Can I use its spines as to hurt another one?
Do you want to set this library on fire?
Just thinking about
Oh.
it. Want?
Oh.
Please no.
No.
Please
You
no.
saw what he did with his spear.
Into the ground. Okay. Yes, into the stone ground.
All right, so there are 2 spine devils just flat on the ground, bleeding right now. And so, Karen, it's your turn.
Yeah. Karen's mad. Karen is going to attack the spine devil that's on Riot.
Yep.
She's going to. She'll use her primal savagery to get her nails all acidy and kind of come at it with claws down. Nope.
Uh-oh.
We're fine. 12 to hit.
That misses. So the devil just sort of dips out of the way, saw you coming. I think the imp sort of said, "Heads up," as you were going over there. Do you have a bonus attack?
Nope.
Okay. Riot, it's your turn.
All right, Riot knocks her arrow. Can she still see the imp? That one, yeah. And she can see the contract. It's still kind of
The contract is sort of rolled up at this point.
right. She knocks the arrow, looks at the contract, and Infernal says, "Lord of the Sixth, Glacia, bless," and lets it loose to try to stab the arrow or stab the contract and pin it somewhere away from battle. Haha. So with my multiple bonuses, 12 plus 8 plus 3 for my Slayer's 23.
All right. Yes. So the arrow hits the contract, but the contract doesn't seem like it's made out of paper.
Yeah, I know, I blessed it. No.
And it just sort of bounces off the paperwork.
Okay, I have a second action I could take now. So is the imp holding it, or is it? Okay, so she knocks a second arrow and goes, "Glacia, get it," and aims for his wrist.
All right.
Tiny wrist.
Yeah.
Tiny wrist.
25 to hit.
Whoa.
All right.
The arrow shaft is bigger than the wrist.
Yeah,
right.
right. It's just just take the whole.
Yeah.
She was aiming to not kill him again. She does not want this contract to go up to then the next higher demon. So
Okay.
that is her huge fear. Sorry.
Right? There's so much about demon
Bureaucracy?
contracts. Yeah.
She is a demon.
Yeah. I think the wings are a bit of a giveaway.
Spent a lot of time in a dungeon. I'm just gonna
Yeah. 13 to hit, but also not kill.
Yeah.
To pass out.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I mean that's the damage you take. It takes.
So yeah, it's knocked out. Thankfully, you didn't double the damage and
Okay.
kill it. Auto kill. The imp sort of takes the arrow and just goes a little woozy, and then passes out. Do you have another action?
No, that was it. So.
Can you move?
Oh yeah, I can move. Yeah, can she? So there is a spine devil on me. So I guess they get. But she's going to like jump, fly, skip, whatever, as fast as she can.
Sashay.
Sashay. Yeah, polish the parquet floor over to that contract.
All right.
Yeah.
So they get an opportunity attack.
Bring
it
it.
gets an opportunity attack. All right. That misses. The first one misses anyway.
Oh.
No, yeah, it misses.
Yeah, her tail hits the spine devil and knows. Ha! No. And is she able to pick up the contract?
Yes.
Don't care. Let's go. All right, nice.
All right, so you have the contract, and then the imp is passed out. Lariah, it is now your turn. You have a spine devil on you.
Okay, and there's still one more along
There's-
with the one that's on me. There are 2 spine devils still.
Yeah, so there's one that Riot left behind, and there's one on you.
Okay, Lorai's just gonna kind of like shoot her hand forward and cast Ice Knife, and just like throw a knife in that bad boy. Oh no. 11.
Misses.
Aw. Well, let's see. So it does explode. And that one and the other one need to make a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
I mean, I like those ones that even when you miss, they do something.
Yeah, so it probably hits like something behind it, and the shards fly up to both of them.
Icon's face.
My books.
My books. My cabbages.
One of them, one of
My
them
books
takes
about
damage.
cabbages.
One of them does take damage. How much is it?
2d6. Two damage.
I like to point out that my
Two.
my Norse Foundry dice are doing great, so I don't know what's wrong with yours. No.
I just don't love them enough.
Yeah, that's right. You're not.
So it's the devil's turn. They're both gonna go for the contract. So you need to do a strength contest with both of them. First one was a 4. No, 4.
Okay, versus a 17.
Before it gets too far away, I want to give Riot the inspiration for her lunging for the contract and not
right.
caring.
All right, you can do that.
Those
This
legit.
is
Yeah.
okay. We have to re-roll because it
No,
matched.
it's my
so-
contract. Taking things that aren't yours.
I said the contract.
18?
Yeah, but
Well, I'm gonna spend that. Riot's gonna.
Oh, we're just
Why would that need to happen? Wait, what did you say?
18.
17.
So the second spine devil comes in, pulls it from your grip, flies off with the other two, with the other one. Sorry, the other one picks up the body of the imp, and you're left in the library, and all of you make a perception check for me.
Quit.
12.
20.
Yeah.
11. Icon is too horrified right now at the damage
You're like
that's
trying
been
to
done.
put fire out.
He's trying to put her out right now. Or it spreads from her onto something else.
What did you
Oh,
get?
12. 12.
Yeah. So
I was a nat 20.
yeah, you're the only person who got over 15, right?
I got a 15.
Okay, so both of you both notice sort of leaving the stacks, kind of peering over to see what's going on there. You notice an Eladrin who looks very familiar. But this is
No.
a summer Eladrin. So very like fiery colors, fiery, like the clothes are all on fire basically. And you recognize this character as Serena from Serena's Book Emporium. And she makes eye contact with you and says, "See you on the other side," and disappears.
What? Although Karen
Why is
doesn't know
everyone
her.
gasping?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
She
Wait,
would've-
Karen does,
recognize-
yeah.
Karen doesn't recognize her.
Sorry,
yeah.
Karen
So
doesn't-
she would have just said it to
Rose
to
is so confused. But she didn't bring us our books.
Because she's stealing from libraries. She's stealing from libraries. Right, so
Who's
mad.
stealing from library? What's I can
Nobody,
just
nobody,
putting
don't worry,
out-
don't worry. She definitely
Loraya.
wasn't contracted by anybody in this room.
Yeah.
Karen!
Yeah, what?
Karen! Wright's touching her, like, is she still there? I don't know! You signed a contract with an imp!
Okay, to be fair, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, you in a fog signed a contract with an imp.
Well, he was a rat first, so I.
We need to talk to Silvira now.
Okay, all right. Listen,
Yes, agreed. But what was the contract that you signed?
Was it, are you the spokesperson for a new fast food chain of some kind?
Yeah.
There
Shits,
are a
breads,
whole
and
bunch
more?
of guards, monk guards that are coming into the area now, just sort of like flooding the area, and they're all looking to all of you for answers. And Silvira is leading them.
Well, I think I know who's taking the books.
okay, yeah. Let's talk about that.
Have you found the culprit then?
Saw her.
And
She vanished.
she looks over at Icon.
It was a summer Eladrin.
Devils. And a summer Eladrin.
Are they
apparently.
involved?
Who
There
is
was an
this?
imp inside the library. It signed a contract with her. This- when we were attacked by these, and he points to the piles of goo that are sort of getting their goo on, I guess.
I think you've overstayed your welcome.
Well, wait a minute. We get to read these books. We figured out who it was. We protected the library from more damage.
I see damage done to my library. I also see that you have not captured the culprit. That was the deal.
This
Icon,
is only phase 1.
Right, of our 3-point plan.
Mistress?
please show them out.
Escorting you out of the library.
Aiken, come on, like, take us around the corner. Like,
Just to be clear, I never found the book about the Nightmare and Dreamstones. That was gone. So, I mean,
Well, yeah, of course it was. Serena got it.
sorry, it was first on our list. Like I didn't.
Serena got both of my books, too.
I
And Riot's hidden. She hid hers in her bag because she is mad.
You need to do a perception check to make sure that she didn't.
that's a natural 20.
When it mattered.
What
Yeah,
part of my
apparently
body
when-
burns off? Like, I'm sorry. I did find this one. I just wasn't done reading it.
So Icon's not heartless. Like he's unlike the other librarians, he's actually been outside lately.
Yeah.
So he's going to take the dames on the longest route out.
Oh, so we can read
he
while
can, so they can at least get something
Yeah.
out of their trip because
Perfect.
as horrible and fiery as
Nice.
things got, they did help kill a bone devil and duff up an imp pretty good. So
Yeah.
that deserves the long way out, so they can
Excellent.
at least get something
All
out
right.
of it.
So what I'm going to do is at our next regular recording, we are going to go through all the information that you gleaned from this book. Thank you. Thanks to Icon.
Yes.
And we are going to wrap up now. Right?
Or do we have more time?
Uh,
have more
well,
time.
Yeah.
On the
It's
way
in
out,
15.
Loraya is going to like
Sorry.
chat with Icon and be like, so I have this book on elemental planes. Like I'm like reading it right now. But have you ever, fellow Genasi, let's talk for a minute.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the elemental plane?
No, my family's from Airspur. It's a Genasi city. We've always just been.
A Genasi city. Where is this?
It's a place called Akinal. It's near Termish. Just don't go through Chisenta. They're very insane there.
You're giving me a lot of names.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a map to go
And,
with
like,
these names?
Yeah.
How like
Go to
all
go
kinds
to
of Genasi? Just
all
just water
kinds:
Genasi?
fire, stone, water, air.
And that's where you were born? Wow. When was the last time you've been back?
About 5 years ago, before I Yeah, before I left to come here.
Are the Genasi's parents there too? Laura is like furiously scribbling. Like, wait, you write this down. Write this down for me. Give me all this information.
Spelled correctly.
Make sure it's all spelled.
Draw me a map,
Draw us-
please.
Also,
You're lucky that Icon has tool set calligraphy skills
Yes.
here.
Also cartography.
Yes.
Yeah. You have all the very specific skills that Loraya needs in this moment, very
That-
conveniently.
Nice.
So, Rose, you do also have information from Invola's Wake about hags and devils too.
Is it possible for us to hang out in the that first receiving room of the page? Like,
That's
and-
where that's where Icon is taking you. So,
Yeah. but is it possible for us to like camp out there and be like, oh, Aiken, you should really take your government mandated break here, and we'll see ourselves out.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be having tea here for a few minutes.
Oh, great.
I need to think and recharge before I
Yeah.
draw again, and I'm drawing this.
Was
so
there a little tieflings room right back there?
There, in fact, is.
Oh, okay, cool.
But be swift. Silvira is in a mood.
I mean, it's here or there, so it's your choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
you also you notice that Jezebel is actually following you.
Icon just looks over and just.
What's the deal with that?
It's a quasit.
Oh, what's it?
Quasit. It's a little impish thing from where the elemental planes bump into less savory places.
My kind of savory. Savory's my
I
sweet,
can
baby.
choose it out.
No. Wild
Choose
pieces of
Jezebel
those now?
out.
Jezebel hisses and scurries out.
And close the door.
Riot wants to grab Karen too to go to the restroom. That's okay.
I don't think I have a choice. sis.
We're not going to the restroom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They dart back and they want to try to find Silvira again.
Okay.
If that's,
Okay.
and like,
She as soon as she sees you coming into her sight, her tail flicks really heavily, and she says, "Have you lost your way?"
Oh, you're gonna get Icon in trouble. Come on.
no, we didn't rough up Icon too much, so don't worry about that. But we would like to. Something happened. Someone was able to get into your library, and we think you should know. I know you're a little still mad. I know you're mad. We're all mad. But we'd like to make a deal with you that we get to come back if we can capture the person.
Well, that was the original deal, wasn't it? If you can do that, then I shall uphold my end of the bargain.
Okay, I
don't
was just
see
double-
what the problem is here.
Apologies, I just didn't know if our contract was over because it
I'm
didn't happen.
so
on-
glad you brought me to witness this. This is great.
Every contract needs a witness. So okay, just making sure the contract still stands. Thank you. So we'll bring her back alive, right? So you know how she got in here? The impenetrable library?
Yes, that would be preferable because we do want to ensure that our defenses remain intact. And Jezebel will be following you, and please do not lock her out of the room. I have very important business to attend to here. Now be off.
All right, thank you. Again, you look great, by the way.
Gosh.
Oh,
You gonna
sorry.
try to tip her again?
No, I just. All right, we run back.
Embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my bladder is so empty, Karen.
Yeah, I'll never have to go again.
You guys.
What were you doing while they were out?
I'm
I'm still reading as
Icon
many
is
little.
furious. I'm actually drawing. a little map to give to her,
Laura is definitely hovering over his shoulder, like asking lots and lots of questions about this place.
trying to answer. It's like the quality goes downhill as like the answers become more frequent. He's like, I gotta get back to this.
Ooh, I think I know the Sea of Fallen Stars. I think I traveled on that.
I'll have questions for you later.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Is this to scale, Aiken?
No.
He forgot his compass.
It's also not a very good. There, yeah, Mrs.
So,
Legend.
right.
Thank you.
I am
Yeah.
north is up.
Top of the page.
Top of
Yeah,
the page.
good. Yeah.
Riot and Carrot come back, and you notice that Jezebel is on their heels, and she makes eye contact with you, and sort of sticks out her tongue.
Sort of clacks his spear as hard as he can on the ground near it, and just
She hisses.
stink eye.
Yeah, she hisses again, and then goes over to the hearth and just like closes one eye and keeps one eye on you.
So is that something you can talk about? Like why you two hate each other so much? Or
like a
It's a
story
little
there.
elemental devil thing. Why? Who would like that?
Excuse
it's the
me?
only one allowed in the. Are you an elemental devil?
No, but like second
Exactly.
cousins. Like,
I mean, I kind of feel like if there were more like elemental creatures around me, I would be really excited to learn more about them.
That thing will chew through your socks for fun.
see, you've witnessed one thing.
Put
when
that in
you,
a
when you
book.
said a nice thing about Jezebel kind of curls around your ankle, but then starts gnawing on your pant leg.
I let her.
See? It seems like
Encouraging it.
this closet really loves knitwear and things that a lot of love and care went into making. So think about that. Like, don't just throw it some easy bread from the oven stone place. Like you need, put that like 12-hour proof in or whatever you like to do. I'm guessing in your free time.
I don't think we're gonna win this battle.
Yeah.
It's a deep-seated history here.
Yeah.
A lot of bad blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can feel that.
Laura's definitely going to study it very closely to see if she can wild shape it, even though I know I can't.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We'll
Yeah,
have to look that
I'm
up.
not sure, but
It's,
she was
it's a
gonna, like-
tiny. It's size tiny, so.
Do you think Silvira wanted Jezebel to follow us until we capture Serena?
Yes.
Ooh, is it a little side quest for your friends?
Jezebel's like,
I
No,
think
she's
Jezebel
shaking
does
her
want to go.
head.
Let me draw this portal here.
You don't want to wreck stuff with us? Come on, Jezebel. You saw what we did to that one. Oh, and who's not feeling well? Who got cut?
I took a little
I
damage.
got a little burn.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Oh, yeah. Riot's like tapping her backpack for Trina.
Oh, berries.
Yeah, my awakened shrub. Thanks for helping, first of all. And then she grabs some good berries from Trina.
yeah,
and
you hear Trina say, oh, "Here you go," and then her little viney arm comes out, and there's a whole bunch of good berries on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
let's get Jamie. So
Can we catch a portal out of here? Want to teach me
Absolutely.
that? I can maybe do that myself
do
next
not
time.
think I could teach you that. In the space and time,
I
and
mean,
I'm not
we're
sure
ju-
that you actually read.
What?
You didn't read the fine print on your contract.
Okay, that was a choice.
Did you actually
was in a
read the
hur-
contract?
No, it said okay.
Okay.
All right, this is fair. I was mad, but now I'm kind of like I get it. I'd probably make the same assumption.
we're gonna have a long talk
Yeah, we're
about
gonna
our
have a long
emotions
talk
later.
on the
yeah.
ride home. I
Yeah.
get it. Whatever.
Give me the long route of the portal. Give us more time to discuss this.
All right, so
route.
you
I
can
can draws it. Breathe out this time as you're going through.
Okay, don't hurt yourself, Rose.
It just makes the transition easier.
Thank you.
Good luck, games.
Thank you.
I kind of want to have Rose do a dexterity check. Just
Gonna trip
because.
through the portal.
Hold on. 13.
You go through the portal and you actually just step through.
Oh.
But we all notice, right? Like,
Thank you.
We see you walking.
yeah.
Walking.
Look at you, Rose. Ooh.
Level 5.
I took out a spine devil.
Yeah.
All right, so you find your way back inside the house of She Who Shapes All, back at the monastery, with some information that you were able to glean from the books, thanks to Aiken giving you extra time. And now you have a contract out on Serena's head, basically.
Great.
Okay.
And there we go.
Yeah.
This was the descent / the dame scent.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you want to hear more about our podcast, you can go to d20dames.com. We're available anywhere podcasts are free.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. And we go find Celeste, right?
Yay. There we